You have been told that the answer is in your mind. Change your thoughts, change your beliefs, and you change your life. Here to tell you that I've done this for 30 years, not just going to the seminars or buying the books and reading the books or whatever, but doing a VIP, person to person with the legends. And I'm 61 and I'm still stuck. Thanks to this 2 or 3 months in these beautiful Buddhist monasteries, I really found the answer. I call the root method. And that's because if you don't go to the root of your patterns, of your situation, you're going to keep stuck. You're going to go in a loop, going around and around from seminar to seminar, from teacher to teacher, going this way and the other way. And I tell you, there's a better way. It's called the root method. First step is called stop. The moment you feel the shift inside you, the moment you have the awareness, oh, you understand this is just, you become the observer. It's something that is just caught my attention and you need to stop. And the step number 2 is awareness. Awareness is the crucial step because you don't let yourself go run by the thought, by the label. The old debate, what is first, the chicken or the egg, the thought or the feeling? I asked Robbins personally in the 90s. He deflected, say, oh, really, who's better, the chicken or the egg? And he deflected and he said, okay, you just need to master your state. That's good. I'm not diminishing. It's great. But that really didn't help in my specific case because after the going popped up and yeah, next week or next month, I was back to the same old Ronald. And that happened to many people, many of my clients. And reality being said, you become aware. This is just information, it's a raw data. You understand that the tightness in your chest or the thing, the clenching in your jaw or any other thing is just the body telling you. That's the body language telling you, hey, there is something there that if you're going to go deeper, I'll tell you in the step number 3. That is crucial. You really understand, hey, I don't need to go with the old mind label that is fear or that is anxiety or whatever, like 90+% of people go through. Instead of reacting to it, you respond and you stop in the step number 1 and you become aware. And how you respond is with the breath. That's the step number 3, the breath. You take a deep, relaxing exhale. And this is not a calming technique. It is a signal to your vagus nerve. This is the most or the biggest nerve in your nervous system. They will tell, hey, the threat is over. It tells, I am safe. And you really take your power back thanks to the long exhale. That, I tell you sincerely, that really will help you. Just practice to get a 6 exhale through your mouth. Right now, you allow yourself to really say, that mind clears. It's not a threat. It's just raw data information. That was what step number 1 and 2 build. The breath that gives you the grab hold of the gap, and you can start building from there, which is the step number 4, the anchor. That's where the new research in neuroscience is scaled. If you create a deliberate physical gesture, like put your hand on your chest or 2 hands in my case, or you roll your shoulders back, or you nod with your head, or you even clap with your hands, anything that's different to the old pattern, it will build over time a new neurological pattern. That's physiology. That will help you to say, hey, I don't need to go to the route of fear. I don't need to go to the route of depression, or I don't need to go to the route the mind is taking you. And you really create a new signal, which is the anchor. You anchor with any physical gesture that is building the new you. Step number 5, and probably the most important one, in my opinion, the most revealing one, because nobody's teaching, is fascia release. And fascia is not just the connective tissue. Well, many years ago, they were just thrown into the garbage. Not even considered that, but many people lately, oh yeah, it's an organ, it's a connective tissue, but it's one of the most intelligent organs. It have 250 million nerve endings. It have more nerve endings than your skin. And in my opinion, it's connected to the subconscious mind. That's what the patterns are stored. And not amount of meditation. And I tell you sincerely, I hope that maybe not amount of mindset work, it will go there. Not amount. You can take it to the bank. You really need to do body work. A type of body work also doesn't stop in your nervous system, because the nervous system is part of the body, but it's not all. You need to go to the fascia level and start doing the movement, the compression, or all of the other movements that I'm going to teach in this channel, that you will be able to just say, okay, I'm reaching to the root of my problems, I'm releasing it, and you just feel totally new. And it's going to take no weeks or months, 1 or 2 sessions. That's the other beautiful thing. Because when you go to the fascia, it's weaving with the lineage is stored. That's where I found my scarcity patterns. They were stored in the fascia. That happened to me since I was 8 months in my mother's womb, 8 months in gestation. And not amount of meditation is going to I've done it. I've been talking to the experts. 2024 was my last in front of Mr. Joe Dispenza. He couldn't help me. And I needed to come 2 years later, doing all my work, doing all of my, say, oh, finally, I found the answer. I'm just documenting my journey, because this is a 61-year-old man that spent a fortune and many, many hours. I used to meditate for even sometimes 6 hours a day, meditation, but that is not going to change because you're still in the mind. And that's very important. So 5-step stop: awareness, the breath, the anchor, and the fascia release. That's the root method. And I'm going to tell you something really interesting. This week and the rest of this month, I'm going to select 5 people to work directly with me to build you a personalized protocol to help you to go to the root of your patterns. They will really dissolve it once and for all. And I'm going to select it. Just DM me the word root, and I'll be able to send you the details. My name is Ronald Perez. I'm a 61-year-old, and I'm happy to start the conversation.